breaking broken cause and effect. It's so important. What I mean by that is we can go ahead and look at something and say, it is true that blank happened, but it does not mean that blank will always be the result. Because that's what happens in our minds, isn't it? When we get inside of these boxes in our minds, we believe that every single time someone approaches us, the ending will be the same as a story we've already lived. But I believe that when we break that broken model of cause and effect, we're able to climb outside the box. For example, I might be able to say, it was true that I was abused, but it does not mean that I have to cower to everyone in fear. Or I might be able to say, it was true that I lost a business opportunity, but it does not mean that every single deal will go the same way. Or it was true that I was bullied, but it does not mean that I am only worth being treated less than. You see, we put a but in there, and we say, yes, it is true, and I acknowledge these things that have happened. However, it is also true that it does not mean that I have to believe the same end result will always happen. Now, does that mean that we trust everybody and we just believe that everyone gets a free pass because, well, we've broken cause and effect, like we're not going along with that anymore? No. It just means we start using a whole lot of wisdom and we start testing things and we start learning how to have good boundaries. Boundaries are hard. It's difficult to say no, especially if we've never said no a lot or we've been treated badly a lot. I don't think we're allowed to say no, but I give you permission. You are allowed to assign appropriate responsibility and have healthy boundaries in your life. What does that mean? It means it's okay to ask questions. It means that as you are approached with business deals or friendship or romance or relationship or friendship, anything, it's okay to ask about intention. It's okay to state what you're thinking or what you're feeling. It means you're allowed to ask, hey, does this mean that? Does that mean this? When you said this, did you mean this or did you mean that? Now, here's the problem. There's a lot of times that means that there's vulnerability because we reveal our cards, right? Because we're saying, hey, like, I think we're here, but are we or are we not? But it's worth it. And it's how we start claiming our own life and writing our own story because we're actually deciding who we do and do not want in, and we're defining what their influence is. It's hard, it's difficult. It's really hard in the beginning because you feel fake, it feels weird, it feels like you're being pushy or naggy, like it can be hard. But it's important. It's how we break this broken cause and effect. Because all of a sudden we put this little window of hope in there that said, yes, this happened in the past, but it doesn't have to in the future. And the way I'm going to make sure that it doesn't is I'm going to define and clarify a few things.